us what you're doing, honey.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to install or apply this product here called Flatout. So what this does is, if you should get a small puncher or anything like that, this liquid will seal it. Now this liquid is good for 10 plus years on the inside of your tire. And it's in the tube, not in the tire, but in the tube itself. So as you can see, good for ATVs, golf carts, bikes, small Jeeps, bicycles, and it only takes a few minutes to do it. They provide you with a tool to remove the valve stem. They actually give you an extra one that comes with it. This tape is here because it was a little hole in the plastic, so I don't want that falling out and losing it. But this here, what you do is you take and you put this up inside the valve stem. Inside the valve stem is this core, and this screws that out, and it lets the air out. So once the air is out, then you take this, get it. I have to turn this over, and then this goes on the valve stem right here. You turn this upside down, and then you squeeze it out into the valve stem.
Okay.
And it has a little gauge here to let you know how much you're putting in the tire.
Right. I think, what did they say? A fourth?
1/4
in each tire?
in each tire.
So that bottle covers both of our bikes,
Yes.
basically. So, guys, if you don't want to get a flat, this is something you might want to get. We're not getting paid for this either. You know what, Vic? We're going to have to start making a list and try and figure this thing out.
So this actually comes loose like this here. All right. And this comes up, and then it locks in, and then this piece here, you actually have to remove it just like that from the tube. Then you will put this on the valve stem. The valve stem has to be in like the up position up here. Then you turn this over and then squeeze, and it'll go in here. So pause the camera, we'll do that real quick. Now I have to put the valve stem or squeeze that up in here. It's a little difficult to do it. So the valve stem is here, and this has to go up inside. You push the valve stem, squeeze it, and as you can see, the valve stem is now up. It was up inside there. Okay. And then take it up. Make sure that doesn't pop out. It's a little difficult because you can't actually see what you're doing. And then you have these spokes in the way. I guess it would make it easier if you loosened up the spokes and got them out your way, but you know, try not to do that. This means more work. Alrighty. So I got it up in there. Hold this upside down, and then you can see it starting to come out. And then I look at the marking here, so I'll know where I need to go to. And then I just start squeezing. And I don't know if you can see that, but it is going inside there. That was the front tire. Okay. Went down to a half on here. Okay, I got the flat out poured into the tube. I'm getting ready to hook this up. We're going to put in 30 PSI. That's what the tire is calling for. The one key thing to watch out for when you're blowing this back up is to check to make sure that the tire is seated on the rim going all the way around, because if you're not careful, one side may blow out further and come off the rim, and if you're not paying attention, then the inner tube on the inside would squeeze out and it would blow. So you got to make sure that you're kind of doing this, squeezing all the way around to make sure that it reseats even. That's what we're getting ready to do. Gotta put in 30 psi. And then once we start, we just keep squeezing. And that's it.